la, 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 la.
Now stop. That when you got to the second note of this one, I that hit my spirit.
Oh,
That hit my spirit because I believed you. I
no
believed you.
way.
I did. I believed you on, and I did. I got a little bit of goosebump, but it was like a spark, like when somebody does a lighter, but it doesn't quite
Bro.
flicker on.
I'm just starting to realize that there is so much more finesse to a truly captivating and uniquely authentic singing voice than I used to. Story time. About 15 years ago, when playing bass in my one and only band, Ex Aphrodite, I was also tasked with singing background vocals. If you're curious, you can check out the band here. At the time, all I was concerned about was hitting the right notes at the right time while ensuring that my playing stayed solid and consistent. That did not come easy at first either, but with time and a few tips from those bandmates of mine who were more proficient at singing than me, I eventually got to a point where I felt like my performance was satisfactory. Much to my dismay, despite some minor wins, things with the band didn't work out in the end, and about 7 years ago, we split up. But that's another story. However, it was a turning point for me because the whole experience taught me that the creative process is much more enticing for me than performing on stage per se. That led to my decision of learning production, audio engineering, and as much as I could about musicianship and the music industry. It made me shift gears, so to speak. A few years later, after having had some success producing artist projects, I decided to quit my soulless day job and launch my own music production business. Not long after, in an effort to broaden my network and improve my skill set even further, I came across a community unlike any other I had seen up to that point, the Billboard 500 Club, led by a songwriter, producer, and artist by the name of Adam McInnes, whom I grew to admire and respect very much, and whom I am blessed to have as my first mentor in the biz. His mission was, and is, to change the industry and empower creatives with all the tools and knowledge required to succeed in a field so hard to fully grasp for most. In February, Adam reached out to me and told me about Breakthrough, a music accelerator program that I am currently participating in. Within it, one of the insanely talented mentors that I have the privilege of learning from is Mr. Scotty Grand. His specialty is vocal performance, and he teaches through his grandeur system, which I found to be a brilliant representation of the pillars of excellence in the practice of singing. Initially, my purpose in learning from him was to be able to better assist artists with vocal production and elevating their results, as well as to be able to record song ideas to pitch to artists. However, after a few sessions with him, and after being complimented on my voice by various people around me, some peers in the program, and even some of my mentors, I'm starting to think that I can actually use my voice more, maybe even to start my own artist project. After all, one of the most powerful figures in the industry is the legendary 100%er. That is someone who can do it all, write songs, sing, play, record, produce, mix and master their own music. Anyway, this whole story, believe it or not, has a point. With the right guidance and the right people around you and the real drive, there is no limit to what you can achieve. You can be anything you want to be. Now let's go make some music.